You see those things? See those things over there? Those rocks? Okay. Now do you see that rock right there? All separated from the group? See all that? That's what it can feel like sometimes. When it seems like you can't help but see what the group is missing. Or sometimes you feel like your opinion is just so outside of the mass consensus, of your supposed peers who are just going along with something that you feel is disastrous. That's what it's like sometimes, you know? Not just for you conspiracy nuts and all that other stuff, but I mean, like when you have bipolar, it sometimes feels like you're just seeing stuff that other people are missing. It feels like your opinion is of the minority. It feels like you just don't understand why everyone's going along with a certain narrative or a viewpoint or a perspective, and you feel kind of outside of the box. Now, I know that society for a long time has done a lot of pushback with people who are more counter narrative than they are going along with the narrative, and that may have worked in the past, but time and time again, people with different opinions, different perspectives, different viewpoints on society as a whole, or just certain elements, and our opinion didn't matter at once, but now I think people have caught up to the fact that sometimes that's what you need. I've been in the trades a long time, and I got some wise advice from a journeyman once who said that if you're struggling with this particular problem, maybe putting two pipes together where the angle's not right, or just working out a formula at work, or you're just not getting it, it's not happening. He said, take 5 minutes, step away from the project. Just walk away from it, take a breather, calm yourself, and then come back at it with a fresh new set of eyes. I think those of us with bipolar are that fresh set of eyes. We come at it and we just have a different way of looking at things because our minds are not quite the same. They're not, they're not the average. They're not the norm. We struggle with something that comes with just as many problems as it does positives, if you choose to look at it that way. Society for a long time made us feel like they weren't, that they were actually weaknesses. Now, if you're part of this channel, that weaknesses are sometimes strengths disguised. And I feel that way about bipolar, as you might too if you're a bipolar roller. That sometimes that different opinion, that outside the norm opinion, can sometimes help all these opinions change. See something they missed. So I guess the moral of the story, and what I'm trying to say to you, is that I would not allow your mind to trick you into thinking that your opinion doesn't matter, that you are flawed in some way, that you're weak, or that you just are not getting the bigger picture. Because unfortunately, something that as you get older you learn is that sometimes everybody's just wrong. It just happens. It happens sometimes. And sometimes it just takes one person or a group of people to make society open up, wake up, see something completely different. And I think that that's what bipolar could bring to the table for you if you let it. So before you write yourself off, just remember that sometimes all it takes is a fresh set of eyes. Maybe somebody who might have either a curse or a gift that changes their whole perspective, and sometimes can change the perspective of many. Love you guys. Bipolar Rollers, as always, represent.